Okay guys, they just released a developer radio for 3.4 special edition, and spoiler warning, version 3.4 introduces both dialogue skip and story summary features. Oh my god. Are they gonna give... Sorry. Is HSR gonna get a skip button before Genshin? What? Alright, no, but first, we're just getting ahead of ourselves right now. I wanna read through everything first to see exactly what they're saying, to just see, is it really a skip button? Because last time they introduced something like a skip button, it wasn't really a skip button. It was like a certain part where you could skip certain dialogue in certain cases if you selected a certain... It was weird. So I want to read through this stuff here, read through what they're like showing in this developer radio, and see exactly what they say. Okay, so here we have it. Brand new volume of the developer radio is here. Come check out all the latest updates. The last time I read one of these, like I said, they introduced some stuff which sounded pretty good, but if you actually read what they were saying, it was like, no, that's not really the case at all. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, as I always do, and I do always give them the benefit. I always hope to God that they do something that I can give them praise for. So let's see. The birds seem pretty excited too. Let's see what they have to say. A brand new volume of the developer radio is here. Come check out all this. No grind needed. Instantly unlock character enhancement. Starting in version 3.4, Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jingliu will have enhanced mode enabled by default. This enhancement includes adjustments to their abilities, traces, and eidolons. So I'm thinking this is talking about the buffs, like they're talking about the most recent buffs. Like these characters are getting buffed here, and the enhancements, the buffs will be enabled by default. From the sound of it, it seems like you can switch them on and off, so you can have the buffs if you want them, or you can keep them in the old original mode. For example, Silverwolf's ultimate and skill have both been updated. Buffed. Good. Her ultimate is now an AoE attack instead of a single target one, and her skill will now prioritize adding the weakness type of the first ally in your lineup. Good. Okay. Meanwhile, Trailblazers can toggle, yep, that's what I'm saying, toggle enhance mode on or off at will. Turn it off to restore the character's original abilities. Again, this is something that is really good. It's not just something they're forcing everyone to have, like, just without any choice in there. They're giving you a toggle. Toggles and choices are what makes games better. They're what make the experience better. And this is something we've been like asking for way back in like 2.0 as well. 2.0, 2.1. I can't remember exactly which patch it was, but there was a certain change that was added to Genshin Impact, for example, with Raiden Shogun, where the ring behind her was a lot brighter before, and then they implemented a change that reduced the brightness, and I didn't really like that. I wish they would have given us a toggle to choose whether we could have done that or not. And I remember that being a part of the conversation where everyone was saying, why are you just forcing it? I preferred the old version. So this one here, even though I think it is pretty much guaranteed that everyone is going to be having with the enhancement mode turned on, just having the toggle there and giving players the choice, fantastic. Good. Choices. Thank you. More details about character enhancements will be revealed in version 3.4 special program, so stay tuned for that. Okay, new feature, more freedom in story experience. Starting in version 3.4, 2 new features will be added. Skip dialogue and story summary. Version 3.6 will further introduce the story recap feature. No matter how you like to enjoy the story or where you are in your journey, we hope that these tools will help you experience Honkai Star Rail your way and at your pace. Sounds good so far. Let's see exactly what this means. Skip dialogue and story summary. Version 3.4 will introduce both dialogue skip and story summary features. Dialogue skip. Story conversations will be broken into segments so you can skip by paragraph. And it seems like they're pointing here to a skip button, like a legit skip button there. Story conversations were broken into different segments so you can skip by paragraph. So that's actually a good thing, in fact. I think this might be better. This might be better than the Wuthering Waves skip button. Because what it's saying here is that it's skipping parts of the dialogue, of the story. So if you want to skip a certain part, that's good. I will say though that I think they should, I don't know if this is part there. Maybe if it's just like skipping part of the dialogue, but not the entire thing. But maybe if you want to skip the entire thing, you're not interested in anything, so just skip. skip, skip. That can get tiring. The way they could fix that just before it's even implemented, if that is the case, again, I'm getting ahead of myself, I get it. What they could do here, they could fix that issue by having a hold. So if you press the skip button, it skips a little bit. If you click and hold, then it skips the entirety. That could be a way that they can have best of both worlds in this. But still saying that, having a skip button, fantastic. Story summary. When skipping, you'll see a summary of key events and major characters that appeared in the skipped segment. And they've got an example here. Skip the current dialogue, main characters that are appearing, got the 2 characters there. Herta and Skrullum use projections, and they're giving an example there. That's pretty good, because you don't want to just skip everything and not know everything. Some people do, some people don't care. Having the summary there, fantastic. This is good. This is a really, really good update. I'm really happy to see that they're finally listening to their players, you know? In saying that though, I still think that the best thing they should do is just make the dialogue actually interesting. I have heard though that in recent patches they have been getting better. So it seems that they're starting to wisen up, they're starting to get into that. So all credit to them if they continue on this path. If they're getting better, good. The dialogue skip feature will apply to dialogues in Trailblaze missions, Trailblaze continuances, companion missions, and adventure missions. So everything, basically. Wait, no, not everything, sorry. It does not apply to cutscenes or exploration gameplay. So I'm guessing for when it says cutscenes here, it's talking about actually fully animated cutscenes, like the actual stuff that you don't want to skip anyway, really. And the exploration gameplay, I'm thinking this is to do with like the tutorials things. If there's a new gimmick or something, then the exploration there, I don't think you can skip that. Fair enough. I mean, I can deal with that. In version 3.4, story summary will be available for the worlds of Amphorius, Duello 6, and Herta Space Station. The rest will be added in version 3.6. Penacony, please. But still, if they're working on it, I'm going to give them a bit of a doubt, saying that if they're going to do that, cool. Story recap. In version 3.6, the new story recap feature will go live. Trailblazers can choose to re-experience completed Trailblaze missions, Trailblaze continuances, and companion missions. They can freely choose if they wish to view specific cutscenes or cinematics. This is an actual dev listen moment. I mean, this is something I've been saying that all of these gacha games should allow you to do. If we have the data on our devices, then we should be able to go back and replay the cutscenes, or we should go back and be able to replay the quests. This is good. This is really damn good. Hopefully, maybe they'll mention it later. They allow you to manage the data as well. Like you can choose if you don't want to go back and you're not interested, you can like delete old data so it's not taking up so much space on your computer, and then you manage it like delete it or re-download it if you do want to go back to it, stuff like that. But going back and replaying the old missions, that's really good. That's really good. Wow, I like that. I like that a lot. I've been saying that for months, if not years at this point. Additionally, Story Recap will also allow for you to experience different dialogue choices or have the dialogue options to be freely chosen, thus making the recap experience even smoother. However, the story combat exploration experience cannot be rewound. For more details, please pay attention to future announcements. That sounds really good. I am impressed. I hope they don't fuck this up. I mean, just like adding a bit of like salt in there, you know? Just, like last time I looked at an announcement from Hoyo and it looked good, it wasn't. Surely they can't screw this up. New companion, Scholar Whoopi is here to help. Feeling overwhelmed while building your characters? Coming in version 3.5, we'll be launching Scholar Whoopi beta on Hoyo Lab to guide you through the process. Cool. Don't care. I'll be honest. And it seems that's it. So the main takeaway from this developer radio here is buffs, which you can toggle on and off. Good. Skip, partial skip, and hopefully full skip there. Also very good, with summary too, and also story recap feature. So going back and replaying story. These three things are fantastic. Well done. Of course, it sounds good, and I'm excited to see them implement this. And if it is as good as this developer radio makes it seem to be, well done. Absolute full praise, full flowers, like to HSR in this one. Like, you guys know my opinion on HSR of all things. I still think that they have a significant issue in how the story is being told, like literal storytelling. Like the characters just don't, for the most part, don't sound like actual people talking to one another. They just sound like really edgy 13-year-old theater kids or something like that, which I don't like that. So if they solve that as well, if they work on that in the future as well, if they solve the problems that I laid out in my previous critiques of this game, good. But these 3 things here, very well done. Very, very, very well done. I am thoroughly impressed. I'm trying to find where the catch is. Because, again, last time I got excited for one of these types of updates, they pulled the rug from under us with something. Like, they implemented it in a really weird way. I'm thinking, like, this skip button here, it looks good. I want to see exactly how it's implemented. But if it's implemented as it says it is, like, partial, but with the option of skipping the entire thing, yeah, really, really well done. I don't know. Guys, what do you think? Do you think I missed something in here? If you feel I missed something in here, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, because you know what my opinions on this game is. And I'm trying to find the catch. It doesn't seem like there is one yet, but we will see in the future when they eventually do implement this. It sounds good, but we'll see. Yeah. Good job, HSR. Good job. Okay, so I think that's all I really want to say about this. Personally, I don't know. I don't think this is enough for me to go back to play Honkai Star Rail. Even though I do love the character designs. The characters look great. The cutscenes, the animated cutscenes, great. The music's fantastic. Like, all that. But there's still significant issues with just how bloated the story dialogue is. So I'm not really... Unless they say that they're going to work on that, like, more explicitly. Like, it's been getting better from what I've heard, but I need them to, like, it's like they've taken 1 step, I need them to take like 10 steps in that direction. It's just like not enough for me right now. Like, my main problem though is that it's not just the lack of the skip button. I mean, it's great that they're putting this in there. It sounds like it's really, really good, like what they're explaining here. But like, it's all great them having the skip button or implementing a skip button in this game, but I want them to make me not want to skip in the first place. Does that make sense? But still, this update is very good. It seems anyway. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. So until next time, I will see you in the next video. Peace.